The Eternity Ender and Chaos Bringer, Beelzebub, is a hybrid character that has great zoning tools, evasive movement, and fast rushdown moves. For zoning, Beelzebub has a chargeable projectile and far-reaching slash specials. For close range pressure, Beelzebub has a vacuum attack, dive kick, and fast gap closers. Beelzebub is a character that has safe and solid neutral. If you're ready to pull the trigger, he has the tools to skip neutral and catch the opponent off guard. Beelzebub's unique action is Shadow Step. Standing U will teleport Beelzebub a set distance forward, and this blink cannot be altered in any way. Shadow Step covers around 3/4 of the screen. When your opponent is cornered, Beelzebub will teleport in front of them and won't sideswap. On defense, Beelzebub can use Shadow Step to escape the corner if the opponent is too close and leaves a gap in their pressure. On offense, Shadow Step can be used after knockdowns caused by special enders or throws to quickly close a gap and maintain pressure. This teleport can be used in neutral, but can be reacted to with a fast normal if used raw. Beelzebub cannot normal or special cancel into 5U and must be performed in neutral. 236, Black Flies, is Beelzebub's projectile. This special summons 1, 7, or both sets of feathers in a straight line path. Holding the normal button charges the attack, which increases the amount of hits, frame advantage, and damage. The light version sends out a single feather forward. The special can be charged to make the feather hit twice and increase frame advantage. This is a fast and standard projectile used for zoning, ending block strings, and reaction checking the opponent when charging the feather. A fully charged 236 light still comes out faster than an uncharged 236 medium, making this a decent tool for beating out single hit projectiles. The medium version comes out slower but summons 7 feathers in a column. The height of the stacked feathers forces the opponent to either high jump over the projectiles or dodge. This version also has a partial charge that increases the amount of hits to 3, and a full charge that increases the hits to 5. Due to the long startup, the special should only be used from mid to full screen or on your opponent's knockdown or air tech. The heavy version fires both the light single feather and medium 7 feathers. This version is always plus on block and is Beelzebub's main neutral control tool. Just like the medium version, the heavy version can be partially charged, increasing the hits to 5, and fully charged, increasing the hits to 8. 236 Heavy is a versatile tool that can help win neutral from full screen by forcing an evasive action from the opponent, extend block string pressure with plus frames, and extend combos in the corner. This is one of the better EX fireballs in the game due to its large space control and should be used frequently. The ultimate version will only fire the 7 feathers like the medium version, but now has an initial hitbox at Beelzebub's wing, which is air unblockable. The ultimate feathers will beat out all non-ultimate projectiles, and the opponent will always be hit at a fixed height if caught by the initial hit regardless of height. 236U is a powerful combo starter from any part of the screen. From mid-screen, you can use 214U to confirm into a hard knockdown, deal 5,390 damage, and still have 50 meter. In the corner, you can confirm into dash heavy and build up 100 meter, refilling the used resources while also dealing huge damage. 623, Lang build summons a barrier around Beelzebub that mainly acts as a reversal and combo ender. While this barrier does hit on both sides, this special lacks horizontal reach and is slower compared to most DPs. The light version comes out at 6 frames but does not have iframes. The medium version does have iframes at the start of the move but has a delayed hit. This is one of the slower reversals in the game that can catch opponents off guard but is generally not used as often as the heavy version. The heavy version is the go-to reversal and anti-air option. This reversal comes out at 11 frames, air unblockable, and dependable for hitting low to the ground opponents. The ultimate version comes out at 8 frames, which beats out safe jabs. For the meter cost, this reversal should only be used for the hard knockdown, which you can shadow step afterwards and maintain pressure. 214, Chaos Excalibur, is a far disjointed slash attack that hits mid or low. Beelzebub will spin with his wings that hit far and knock back the opponent to create space. This is a poke, hit confirm, and combo tool. When used as a poke tool, all versions will push the opponent back at least 1 character's length away, which will reset neutral. This special shares the same cooldown with Unisonic, just pay attention to your active skills. The light version performs 3 mid slashes. The closer you are to the opponent, the more slashes will hit. This is useful for poking the opponent from mid-screen to deal chip damage and ending combos on airborne opponents. The medium version performs 3 low slashes. Same as the light version, closer hits result in multiple hits. This version does come out 4 frames slower than the light version, but is safe on block and wall bounces in the corner on counter hit. The medium version deals more damage than the light version, making it ideal to end combos against grounded opponents. If If you anticipate a roll coming from the opponent trying to punish 2-4 light, you can use 2-4 medium instead to counter hit them and get a combo opportunity. The heavy version performs 3 low slashes into 3 mid slashes that wall bounces in the corner. This is a versatile tool that is used for mid-screen knockdowns and corner combo extensions. On hit and block, the 6 slashes will push Beelzebub back, making this a safe frame trap and low check if spaced properly. In the corner, confirm with either close medium or heavy, or far medium. The ultimate version is a 15-frame full-screen strike that wall bounces and ends in a hard knockdown. Compared to 236U, the special can punish fireballs from full screen. However, the slash itself will not nullify projectiles, which generally ends up in a trade. If the opponent dodges light or medium black flies from mid to full screen, it is possible to punish the dodge with 2-4U. In the corner, the special will also wall bounce the opponent higher than 2-4 heavy. Overall, this is another versatile special used for poking, forward checks, dodge punishes, and combo extensions. 2-2 Karma summons a gravity vortex which pulls in grounded opponents into an active hitbox that can absorb multiple projectiles. All normal versions of Karma will vacuum the opponent from 4/5 of the screen, but the duration of the hitbox and suck are dependent on the normal used. For the light and medium versions, the special is more plus on block the further away it's used, but are generally niche tools. The light version comes out the fastest at 25 frames, has the slowest pull of all the versions, and has an active hitbox until pulling in the opponent half screen. If you are going to use this special, this is effective at checking the opponent after a block far heavy or 2-4 light to try and get the plus frames. The medium version comes out at a slow 40 frames, but the vacuum effect is much stronger than the light version and remains active until the opponent travels 3/4 of the screen. This will mainly be used after zoning with 236 specials for max range, but this is still a rare occurrence. The heavy version comes out just as fast as the light version, has a longer lasting vortex and hitbox, and is always plus on block. Compared to the light version, the heavy version will instantly vacuum the opponent at full speed. In neutral, you can quickly use 2-2 heavy to pull in opponents and either start your pressure, grab, or shimmy the opponent. 2-2 heavy is a great confirm off of anti-air 2 heavy. Even without counter hit, 2-2 heavy will pull the opponent into the vortex and forces long hit stun for combo extensions. The ultimate version summons a full screen gravity vortex that guard crushes on hit and immediately goes into a follow-up attack. This is an unblockable ultimate special that must be evaded or iframed through, and if the opponent gets caught blocking fully charged medium or heavy black flies, they cannot escape ultimate karma. This is a knowledge check special used to catch opponents by surprise, end rounds, and collect 12.5 meter refund. J214 Unisonic is a dive kick that has Beelzebub attack at a 45-degree angle. This is one of Beelzebub's best neutral skip tools due to its fast speed, safe on block properties, and combo opportunities when used in the corner. This special's frame data changes based on how high it hits the opponent. The lower it hits, the more advantageous on block it becomes. As a reminder, this special shares the same cooldown with Chaos Caliber. The light version comes out at 20 frames, dives at medium speed, and can be -5 to +4 on block. This is generally a safe engage tool that is used in favor of the heavy version to save the cooldown. When used after space normals, Beelzebub will be at the proper spacing for the plus frames on standing opponents. In the corner with proper spacing, Beelzebub can confirm with close light. The medium version comes out slower at 30 frames, indicated by the charging animation, but is almost always plus on block. Because this special is usually safe on block, this makes it a riskier but higher rewarding tool to use to close the gap on the opponent from mid-screen. Beelzebub can also use the special slow startup to bait out anti-airs. In the corner with proper spacing, you can confirm into close medium. The heavy version comes out the fastest at 14 frames, is almost always plus on block, and goes into a follow-up launch attack on hit which grants a combo opportunity in the corner. This is one of Beelzebub's most abusable special moves that skips neutral, quickly gap closes, and can be used to shimmy the opponent. The ultimate version comes out 1 frame faster than the heavy version, but is less advantageous on block overall. This also goes into a follow-up launch attack on hit that grants a combo opportunity in the corner or ends in a hard knockdown mid-screen. When your opponent expects a grab after blocking J214 heavy, you can go for J214U to catch their grab and potentially combo. Beelzebub has 2 Skybound arts. Beelzebub's first Skybound art is Black Spear. Beelzebub will summon an air unblockable projectile that beats all other projectiles. When used up close, Beelzebub can charge the special to deal more damage with a close-range vortex. The charge should be done when used as a combo ender. Beelzebub's second Skybound art is Anthem. This is a command grab super that can also be comboed into. The super does have iframes at the start of the move. Upon activation, the opponent cannot perform any action. If the opponent doesn't jump or use a reversal before the super flash, they will be grabbed and pummeled. Beelzebub's super skybound art is Chaos Legion. Beelzebub will summon 5 pillars of thorns that travel away from him. The pillars have high vertical height, but only the first one is air unblockable. This is a decent anti-air if used early to catch opponents jumping. You will only get the cinematic and more damage off of close hits. When it comes to playing neutral, you can feel out the pace of the match with proper spacing and zoning, but once you see an opening, Beelzebub's heavy specials should be the go-to option to start your pressure. As a general game plan, Beelzebub should use his heavy specials liberally as they all help him take immediate control of the match. When one special goes on cooldown, you still have 3 other options at your disposal to maintain your turn. Beelzebub's specials also synergize with each other to punish the opponent going for automatic defensive options. Beelzebub does have some key normals to take note of. Far Heavy has good horizontal and vertical coverage. Due to its reach, this normal can be used as a pseudo anti-air. On counter hit, you can confirm the hit with 2-2 Heavy on both airborne and grounded opponents. Dash Medium is a low kick that is only safe if spaced properly. Dash Heavy is a far-reaching air launcher attack. When used far, the opponent will be pushed back, keeping Beelzebub safe. From max range, you cannot combo from a stray Dash Heavy. This normal can be used as a combo tool to confirm off of 2-3-6 Heavy or Ultimate and extend hits in the corner. Jump U has a large hitbox that extends downwards. The reach on this move can catch opponents off guard trying to anti-air Beelzebub as he's landing. If the tip of the wing connects, Beelzebub will not be plus and should cancel into J214 specials to keep himself safe. Shadow Step by itself is an okay tool. If this is used while your opponent is waiting, you might get baited and punished. Shadow Step can instead be used to quickly close the gap off of special move enders and leaves Beelzebub plus on the opponent's wake up. Here are a few examples of enders to follow up with Shadow Step. Shadow Step after forward or back grab. This leaves Beelzebub plus 6. Shadow Step after 2-3-6 Heavy on grounded opponents. This leaves Beelzebub plus 8. Shadow Step after 6-2-3U on grounded opponents. This leaves Beelzebub plus 8. And don't forget that you can use Shadow Step to escape the corner, but this should only be done after a laggy normal or special. When close to the opponent, Beelzebub becomes even more threatening due to his plus moves that keep the opponent within grab range. Here is a step-by-step game plan to condition the opponent. When using 2-2 Heavy to reel in the opponent, knowledge check them first and use a close normal to catch mashing. Once your opponent knows to block 2-2 Heavy, you can then go for a grab. When the opponent starts to anticipate the grab, you can then go into TK Heavy Unisonic to punish their grab tech. If your opponent guesses right the first time and blocks J214 Heavy, you can then go for the same mash check, grab, or TK J214U. If the opponent blocks a fully charged 2-3-6 Medium or Heavy, you can go for a guaranteed 2-2U for the unblockable hit and deal 1650 damage. The dodge timing for 2-3-6 Heavy requires a delayed dodge to avoid both sets of feathers. You can use this timing to condition the opponent to dodge late when using 2-3-6 Light or Medium. From mid to full screen, if the opponent does a late dodge to avoid 2-3-6 Light or Medium, Beelzebub can punish the dodge with 2-4U. Even if the opponent doesn't dodge late, they will still have to block 2-4U and lose 8% of their max health to chip damage. As mentioned throughout the video, Beelzebub may possess some strong specials. However, there exists direct counterplay that can lead into strong punishes or deny meter refund. If Beelzebub is fully charging 2-3-6 Medium or Heavy and has 50 meter, he may go for the unblockable setup. You must first avoid the feathers, either spot dodge as soon as the first feather hits or high jump. After avoiding the black feathers, time a spot dodge right as the vortex is summoned. If you spot dodge too early, you will get counter hit and pulled into the follow-up. Whenever Beelzebub tries to pull you in with Karma for the plus frames, the special gives you enough time to react. There are safe and less damaging answers to all versions and higher damaging counters that are version specific. The vortex will pull you in while you remain grounded. You can use this movement and attack with a reversal when you get close to Beelzebub, or you can jump forward and land with an air normal to punish. For higher damaging punishes, here are the responses for each normal version. In reaction to 2-2 Light, evade as soon as the vacuum effect starts. With proper timing, you will be plus 10 at most and can punish Beelzebub. In reaction to 2-2 Medium, evade as soon as the stronger vacuum effect starts. This timing is tighter than the light version, but you can still punish with a close normal. In reaction to 2-2 Heavy, cross over as soon as you're 2 characters length away. If done correctly, you'll side swap with Beelzebub and can confirm into a close normal. When dodging 2-3-6 Light or Medium, it is better to dodge earlier rather than later since Beelzebub will look for late dodges to punish. If you are aware, when Beelzebub will try to use J214 Heavy, the safe and reliable response is to use a reversal. If Beelzebub uses 214 Light after far normals, you can roll forward through the slashes. You will only be +2, but you will get your turn and can start your pressure. If Beelzebub catches onto the roll, he can use 214 Medium to counter hit you. You can either dodge instead and be +4 at most, or use a reversal to hit the extended hurt box. Beelzebub can use Anthem on Wake Up as a reversal super. This can catch opponents using safe jumps, however, there is an option select that keeps us safe from the super. When landing with an air normal, hold neutral jump. If Beelzebub blocks the air normal, you are free to continue your pressure with close normals. If the super flash animation goes off, you will automatically jump, avoid the command grab, and land with an air normal to punish. If Beelzebub uses his super skybound arc on Wake Up, dodge so that you remain close to him and punish with a close normal. Some Beelzebub players to watch are Roki, Shutorato, and Osaka-na-san.